Thanks for staying with us on Beyond the Bean on Air. The food industry utilizes nearly 90% of U.S. soybean oil. And the soybean checkoff works to help maintain this strong demand through efforts to create and promote healthier oils. As Brian Baxter reports, the checkoff has led the fight against trans fats since the early 1990s.
In 2006, the U.S. Food and Drug Administration began requiring all foods to be labeled if they contain trans fats. That demanded a change in the type of soybean oil food makers wanted. Fortunately, U.S. soybean farmers were working on the issue long before the change came.
The soybean checkoff has been working on the trans fats issue since 1994, and we've been working hard to inform health professionals, food scientists, and nutritionists on the healthy aspects of soybeans.
I'm very proud that the checkoff has been involved in it from the beginning. It's just, you know, a win-win for both health issues and the farmer.
The checkoff provided several $1 million in support of research to develop improved oil, and this research has paid off. Food companies today can use low linolenic soybean oil. Not only did these checkoff-funded efforts change the face of the food market, they also protected U.S. soybean farmers.
It had been a sizable loss for the farmer and for the consumer for not having a healthier bean, but the farmer himself, we'd have lost over $700 million in added value to our soybeans by not having this, because it's just been in such demand that it has driven the demand for oil and zero trans fats. We, the farmer, would have been at loss, and yet the consumer would too without the more healthy oil.
The soybean checkoff has invested checkoff funds in developing other solutions to the trans fats issue to make sure that soybean oil continues to be the #1 choice in the food market for vegetable oil.
There's more good news to come. Companies are beginning to test the next generation of healthy oils made from new soybean varieties with increased oleic content that will produce oil for use in crackers and baked goods. For Beyond the Bean on Air, I'm Brian Baxter reporting.
Some of these new soybean varieties can command premiums for the farmers who grow them, ranging from 50 cents to $1 a bushel. They vary, so check with your seed dealer for more details. A soybean checkoff survey shows that more than 2/3 of all U.S. soybean farmers believe the U.S. soy industry needs to improve rail and other transportation issues. Yet most of these farmers say they are unsure of how to resolve transportation problems, which could price the U.S. soy out of the global market. Now, to address these issues, the soybean checkoff created a special transportation initiative.
USB started the transportation initiative 3 years ago. We were looking at transportation issues that were coming, we could see in the future.
Recognizing the size of the problem, the soybean checkoff partnered with 7 state soybean boards and the American Soybean Association to form the Soy Transportation Coalition.
The group was put together to analyze transportation issues, whether that be rail, water, truck, basically trying to get improve, if we can, any area of transportation, getting the bean from the field to the plate. 35 cents out of the basis, pretty well countrywide, is transportation. So if we can trim a few cents off of that portion of the basis, we can put that back in the farmer's pocket.
You can read about several checkoff-funded studies related to transportation by visiting the Soy Transportation Coalition website at soytransportation.org. When we come back, learn how U.S. soybean farmers and school kids are staying informed about soybeans and agriculture. But first, can you answer this question?